Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my kitchen. I have another recipe for you for the Instant Pot. I'm going to be making baby back ribs. And I have a rub recipe that I'm going to give you guys first that we'll be putting on the ribs before they go into the Instant Pot. And what that is 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons of granulated onion powder, 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of pink Himalayan sea salt. So what we'll do is we're going to pour that into here. And then we'll do this, and this. We're going to mix that all up in a few minutes, and we'll put that on our baby back ribs after I take them out of their plastic wrap, clean them. We're going to first put on some liquid smoke, rub that down onto the ribs after they're dry. And then we'll take this dry rub and put that on there. I will come back and show you how to do that in a few minutes. But let me also tell you what we are going to be putting inside of the Instant Pot for the liquid is 2 cups of apple juice. And then we will put the trivet inside of there, and that's what we're going to sit our ribs on when they're cooking in the Instant Pot. And we're going to cook that manual for 25 minutes, and we'll do a 20-minute natural release before we vent it all the way to release all the pressure. And when we take those out of the Instant Pot, we're going to put them on a pan and broil them under the broiler with some delicious barbecue sauce. And I will show you step by step what we're going to do. All right, we'll see you in a minute once I clean these ribs up. All right, so we are ready to put our liquid smoke on our ribs. And then we were going to do both sides of the ribs with the liquid smoke. And then we're going to come back and add the dry rub on both sides. I've already put the apple juice in the trivet into the Instant Pot, and you will see how I put the ribs in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn this off so that I can put the liquid smoke in so I can get my hands washed, and I'm going to also apply the dry rub as well. And I'll come back once that's all on so you can see how it is and how it looks. All right, so here are the ribs with the dry rub on them. And I had applied the liquid smoke first, like I was sharing with you. And then I applied the rub on there. And so we're going to allow these to sit with this rub on for about 15 minutes before I add them into the Instant Pot, so that they can just, marinate in that rub for just a little bit. And then we are going to put them in the Instant Pot. I'm going to show you what it looks like once they're in the Instant Pot. But it smells so good because of that liquid smoke. It smells fantastic in my house, like I've been grilling all day long. All right, we'll come back in just a few minutes once we've marinated for a few minutes. All right, our ribs are in the Instant Pot, and they have the dry rub all on them. So what I had to do was I had to make slits in the ribs around them so that they would fit in here. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a rack of ribs right here, and then a rack of ribs right here on the outer edge. And so now we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to cook them for 25 minutes, and then we will do a natural release for 20 minutes. Okay, let me put that back on there. If you guys have never seen this, it's a little condensation catcher and it's on the back of the Instant Pot. As you can see right here, you slide that up there and it actually just stays. So we'll come back over here, and we're going to do meats, and I'm going to come down to, actually I'm going to do poultry since I already have it set for the 25. And once we get back here, right now it's on venting, we're going to put it over to sealing so that it can start pressurizing. Once that pin pops up, it will start the timer. As you can see right now, it's now on the on, so it means it's warming up, and it's going to be bringing it up to pressure. Once it's brought up to pressure is when it will start the 25-minute countdown, or count up, I guess I should say. And so we will see those after we do the 20-minute natural release. We'll come back and I will show you what the ribs look like, and we'll take them out, put them on the pan and broil them in the oven with the barbecue sauce for about 5 minutes on each side. Can't wait. They're going to be delicious. All right, our ribs are all done. Now we're going to take them out of the Instant Pot, put them on this pan, baste them with some lovely barbecue sauce. And we're going to use Stubbs Smoky Mesquite. And I'm going to put them under the broiler for 5 minutes each side. Take them out and I'll plate them up and let you see what everything looks like. I made mac and cheese and baked beans with bacon and onions to go along with this tonight. All right, we'll see you in a minute. All right, so I have taken them out so you can see what they look like. This is the back side. So we're going to spread that barbecue sauce on there, and we're going to put it under the broiler. They smell so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. And they're just falling apart, as you can see. They're just, bones are just hanging on there. Yeah. So we'll baste these up on both sides. Baste them, we'll broil them, flip them over, and broil the other side. So they are nice and glazed. And I love when the glaze really sticks, the barbecue sauce really sticks on the ribs. And that's usually on the other side, not the bone side so much, but at least it'll have a lot of flavor everywhere. All right, so I will come back in just a minute so that you can see when I flip them over and baste the other side, and then we'll get them out of the oven and plate that up. All right, let's see. Look at those under that broiler. Don't they look delicious? Yep, I'm about to take them out now. All right, here are the ribs. I flipped them and just basted them with the barbecue sauce. And I added a little bit more brown sugar on the top because I like them when they're dark, once they're broiled. So we're getting ready to pop them in the broiler for the second time for 5 minutes. And it may be less time. It'll be dependent on how that starts to caramelize on the top of those ribs. And then we'll take it out, plate it up, and you'll see what they look like. They're just falling off the bone right now. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, here is the final presentation of our ribs. They have been basted and broiled under the broiler for 5 minutes, and I've plated them up with baked beans with bacon and onion and down and dirty mac and cheese. I will give you that recipe in a few days, how I make down and dirty mac and cheese. It is delicious. My kids love this. It's something that they're able to put together. And I hope you guys will try these recipes, and we will see you soon.